everybody. Welcome to Mark's Remarks. Now, it was an hour ago for me, but it would be a few days or even a week, possibly several days for you, that you would have seen my silver fin tuna steak. How I cook that in a frying pan. Now, right now, I'm going to use the other tuna steak to I'm going to cook it in the George Forman grill. There we go. That's the other one. Get a closer look at that. Okay, George Forman grill. So we're going to see how well that cooks against the frying pan, which, you know, I said in the video, made it come out like, tasted like a pork chop, which is really strange. You know. So anyway, so I'm going to do it at the George Forman grill, but I'm going to make a sandwich or a bread roll with it, with some other stuff. Some tomato, gherkin, and possibly some sauce. I don't know. Make it up as we go along. All right, let's show you the grill. There you go. It's been heating up for the last not very long actually, 3 minutes or so. There we are. As you can see, it's a nice thick, about ½ an inch thick tuna steak. Put that on the grill. Put the lid down, and then leave it like that for a few minutes. While that's cooking away, I shall prepare the other stuff. Now, I've got 2 gherkins here. I'm not going to be using them both. I'm going to make some. I'm going to make a bacon sandwich or bacon roll with this Warburton's roll I've got over here, which you can't see me pointing to, but it's, anyway. So I'm going to cut the tomato in pretty thin slices. You know, it's not going to be real chunky. It'll be quite thin. Even if I cut more than I need here, I mean, I've got 6 tomatoes in a pack. So even if I don't use them all in this one tuna steak sandwich, I'll use them in the bacon one later on. Okay, so the gherkin, I'm going to cut diagonally. That way you get long pieces rather than circular pieces if you cut them, you know, along the length of the gherkin. There, if you cut them diagonally, you get, you know, long pieces like that. Okay, again, fairly thin. And whatever I don't use, I might even cut up some more. I managed to get 2 jars of gherkins open on the. They're on the go now. I've got some big gherkins and little gherkins. For some reason, I opened up both without realising. So any more, we'll go into the next bacon sandwich. Right, let's take a look at the tuna steak. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, it's looking okay. It's got some browning to do, but hey, what though? It looks like it. I can't. I just. It seems it's a lot more crumbly than what. Oh, I've got to be careful. It's a lot more crumbly than it is when you do it in a frying pan. In a frying pan, it holds together pretty well. Like this, it falls apart easily. Anyway, that's interesting. Something that I've learnt that I've shared with you. So perhaps this isn't the best way to do it as a sandwich. Maybe do it in a frying pan where it's more firmer and it's more pork chop-like in consistency. Maybe that's good for a sandwich. But we'll give this a go. All right, put the lid down. Right, let's prepare the bread roll. There we are. I'm using the Warburton's bread rolls. These are really good. They're very soft. These are the small ones. You can get bigger rolls than this, but you get them in 4s. You know. Anyway, Warburton's rolls. There's a handy hint for you. Round the neck of the bag, you have the thing that holds the bag shut. It has the date on it. What I always do, I take it off and I stick it to the front of the bag. That way, I always know how long I've got until the date to how long I've got to use it up. All right, let's in fact, let's have a look. I'm gonna see if I can make 2. 2 bread rolls because I might cut that tuna steak in half. Okay, I've just buttered the rolls with some utterly butterly, and I'll take this opportunity just to do a couple of shout outs. Do a shout out for Richard Stockley and Owen Reese. There you go. Thank you very much for viewing. They sent a message asking for a shout out the other day. So Richard Stockley, Owen Reese. Thank you very much. And 4x4 says that his hens, actually I think it's a he, I don't know. It's hard to tell with the name 4x4, but 4x4 says that they are getting ready for their hens to start laying eggs, which is very good. Wish I had the chickens, as a lot of people know. I used to keep chickens years ago. What I used to do, which may be something useful for you 4x4, is I bought a calendar which I stuck to the fridge with some magnets. And what it was, like a calendar is half picture, half dates. Well, this one was like full dates. So the squares of the days were like, an inch square, Every day I used to write how many eggs I got, and then total it up at the end of the month. I used to total about 30 to 40 eggs a month. But it's just interesting, so you can keep track of how much they're laying eggs through the year, what months are more productive, just interesting. Anyway, but let's just throw that idea out for you. Okay, let's see what the tuna steak is doing. Okay, let's have a look. There we go. It's looking pretty brown. Oh, I tell you, it's very, very crumbled. Oh, boy. I mean, I mentioned that a moment ago, but it really is falling apart. Got to be very careful. Oh, blimey. It's, not at all like the pan-fried tuna steak. Yeah, if you want one that's very easy to cut, very easy to chew for some people, I guess, then this is the way. It makes it very succulent and very full of moisture, very easy to cut. I must admit, I don't know, I haven't tried this, I haven't tasted it yet, but it seems like I might prefer the pan-fried one. Anyway, we'll give it a taste shortly. Okay, it looks to be cooked. I'm going to turn it off. Now, this is going to be difficult because I've got to put this into 2 rolls. So I'm wondering, I figure this way. There you go. There you go. Right. Right, because I'm dealing with cooked fish now, I've just changed the fork. Okay, I'm going to take that and place it on the bun over here. I'll just do one at a time because I want the other bit of fish to stay hot. Okay, you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to be placing some of the tomato and the gherkin on here. Right, a little bit. Tomato's crunchy. Yeah. Not a lot to it. I don't know what kind of sauce to put. I'm going to taste it, and then I'm going to figure out what kind of sauce to put on there. Because I don't know whether it needs it. Okay. Here we go. Tuna steak, gherkin, tomato. Tell you what though, it tastes a lot more like fish doing it this way than doing it in the pan. Yeah, it definitely has a slight fish taste. I mean, I've never had tuna steak before, but I've had fish before. I've had cod and all the rest of it. But this has a slight fishy taste and a fish texture to it, unlike the pan fried. Yes, definitely comes apart. easily. Yeah, very nice actually. Given the choice, I think pan fried, but if you want a moist, flaky piece of tuna that's easy to chew, doesn't take, it. The George Forman grill does a pretty good job. It'd be interesting to see what kind of a job it does on an actual piece of fish. You know? Yeah, definitely a whole lot different doing it this way. Quite nice. As for sauce, I don't rightly know. Definitely not mustard. I don't think ketchup or brown sauce would be any good in this. What do you call that? Hold on. Tartar sauce. There you go. Maybe some tartar sauce. Maybe just a touch. But all in all, not too bad. Hmm. If you've never tried tuna fish steak, then that makes a second way that you can cook it. Pan fried George Foreman. Anyway, there you have it. Just a few ideas for you. Please hit the thumbs up if you like the video. Tell your friends. Leave a comment. Let me know. Do you cook your tuna? Do you have tuna steaks? Do you cook them in a different way? Do you, I don't know, grill them or whatever? Let everybody know. Share the information. And thank you everybody for watching.